Get to our morning business report, an important story for parents. You could soon have more control over how your children's use of a popular AI tool.
And now might be a good time to come up with an emergency response plan if your family doesn't already have one. Channel 3's Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange explaining why. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Tracy. Caitlin, good morning. Well, OpenAI, so that's the parent company of ChatGPT, will roll out stricter safeguards aimed at protecting teens by next month. The move follows calls for improved guardrails following the AI firm's first wrongful death lawsuit. Now, TechCrunch says parents will soon be able to monitor and manage their child's chatbot responses through a paired account and receive alerts when the system suspects signs of acute distress. Well, although 9 in 10 Americans believe it's important to be prepared for the worst in the event of a natural disaster, less than half actually have a prepared plan in place. The survey was conducted by Tucker Research and commissioned by disaster preparedness company For Patriots for National Preparedness Month, which is this month. And they're really looking for Americans' readiness, or lack of, for increasingly turbulent weather conditions. And according to these findings, even though more than 4 in 10 respondents have experienced a natural disaster in their lifetime, more than half still feel they're less likely to be impacted by extreme weather and natural disasters than other people. Well, Amazon is cracking down on Prime-free shipping sharing. Amazon eliminating the Prime Invitee program that lets members share free shipping benefits with people outside their household. It is phasing that out in favor of Amazon Family, which does let users share Prime benefits with one other adult, but they do have to share the same address. That program will end on October 1st. Okay, stocks tanked yesterday on growing uncertainty over tariffs. A court ruled the tariffs were mostly illegal, so that's probably going to go to the Supreme Court. Now, this morning, the NASDAQ is looking higher for the start on a favorable court ruling for Google. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
All right, Jane, thank you. About 5